biblical reports, because Jacob never existed. So how you going to be a descendant of somebody who didn't exist? But as a part of their program for world control, they made up this story that we call the Old Testament. Now, y'all follow this. I'm talking about the people who just got in. Of people who never existed, but they wrote themselves into existence. That's some deep stuff. They literally wrote themselves into existence and then made themselves pre-existent of what already existed. And then said that what already existed came from them. Because the Bible says salvation is of the Jews. We've all been taught, those of you who study theology, we've all been taught that God's program of salvation for mankind was first extended to the Jews. That's right. And because a few Jews did not believe in Jesus Christ. Y'all see this? That it literally opened up the door for the Gentiles to be saved. And when the appointed number of Gentiles accept the gospel of Jesus Christ and be saved, then God is going to come back, and the Bible says, so all Israel will be saved. Do y'all follow this? The origin of the Khazars and their earliest history is unknown before the 6th century. Don't take my word for it. Go look it up for yourself. They cannot establish a legitimate existence before the mid-500s AD. Well, brother, where were they? They were nomadic, barbaric, animalistic white folk running around in the mountains of Europe. Who decided that they didn't want to be Christians. Follow this. Because the Roman Catholic Church existed at this time. They didn't want to be under the auspices of Rome, and they didn't want to be under the auspices of the Sheikh or Muslims. So how can they exist as a power? They went into Africa and saw our story. Copied it. Let's go back. First they stole it, copied it, plagiarized it, and then wrote themselves into it. And not only did they write themselves into it, but they twisted it to say that they were once captive in Egypt. Under the hands of a cruel Pharaoh. And God sent plagues into Africa to make Pharaoh let these liars go. Y'all see this thing? I didn't know that there was